All right, the recall effort, Steve, against Wisconsin Governor Scott Walker is indeed intensifying. In fact, some teachers are coming out, though, to support him.
I'm not big on recalls, and I think that at this point, in my opinion, and I'm only speaking from the eye, it feels a little like sour grapes. It's, you know, we didn't get our way, and so we want to change the outcome. The person that I'm going to stand behind and that is going to get my vote is the man or the woman that says what they mean and means what they say, and it's not about being popular, you know, it's not about getting the votes. This is what's right. I mean, Scott Walker said from the beginning, I'm going to do what's right for Wisconsin, and he did. He did.
Well, now that teacher in that ad says she's thinking about quitting her job in public education because the harassment from supporters of the teachers union has been so severe. Kyle Walker is the founder and CEO of Education Action Group and the author of the new book, Indoctrination. Good to see you again, Kyle. All right, so it's a very powerful ad to see this teacher standing up for Scott Walker. But I want to get right to the end of the story, which is the harassment she's faced as a result of it.
Right. She's facing typical Saul Alinsky tactics. If anyone wants to see those tactics being played out in real-time life, it's going on in Wisconsin. And what is happening with Christy LaCroix is that she is standing up. She's saying what she believes. She had the guts to appear in this ad. And now what's happening is there actually is a Fire Christy movement that is forming where pro-union members are threatening her with her job. They're threatening to throw out all of this trash on her in order to marginalize her and get her to quit. And unfortunately, we're seeing this play out over and over in Wisconsin.
Especially in Wisconsin, as the recall effort kicks in and the governor is ready to fight it. But my thing is, you are not surprised by this. Do you think she is?
I think she is. You know, we work with a lot of teachers around the country, and they're by and large apolitical people. They just want to do their job. You know, they don't want to be in the Wisconsin Capitol picketing and protesting and, you know, and shouting and all of those things. They just want to do their job. And so when somebody like Christy stands up and says what she believes and does it because she's convicted by that, they're surprised to have this you know, just vitriolic reaction.
Yeah.
But it's not surprising. I was in the Wisconsin Capitol during all of this about a year ago, and there were actual lists of companies to boycott because they supposedly were supporting Scott Walker. And so this has been going on in Wisconsin for a very long time.
But the interesting thing is, if you listen to her, what she agrees with the governor about as a teacher is just that she should be judged on her merits. All she's saying is what I think the majority of the American public would agree with, which is if you're a good teacher, you get this. If you're a bad teacher, you get something else. What's wrong with that?
Well, exactly. That's just it. I mean, there are teachers in Wisconsin who are standing up and saying, these reforms are working. They're treating us like professionals. We are asking to be held accountable for our performance. We would like to have performance pay. We would like to have the option of whether or not to pay union dues. We would like all of those things. I mean, those seem like common sense things, but those run contrary to the union mindset of treating everyone like a herd, not having the option of paying hundreds of dollars in dues a year.
WEAC, the union, responded this way, quote, as an organization of educators, we respect the varying points of view of our colleagues. It's unfortunate to watch Scott Walker divide the people of the state, often friends, co-workers, families, and neighbors, when Wisconsinites should be uniting. The governor is focusing on dividing. They are missing the point, that spokesperson. It's a woman here who's under attack. This has nothing to do with Scott Walker's career. It's her career.
That's exactly it. And what has happened is Christy LaCroix has stepped out of line from the union line, and now she is being demonized because of that. And that's just it. They don't support varying opinions of thought. Well, they want one thought, and if you don't like it, then you know, they're going to come after you.
But they still want your dues. Keep us posted on what happens to this teacher. Always good to see you, Kyle. Thanks.
I will.
He was one of the first American